These patients are not stroke victims. They have all had the two halves of their brains separated on purpose through surgery. The man studying them is neuroscientist Roger Sperry.
Carry on.
Roger Sperry began studying patients who had their corpus callosum cut in order to cure them of seizures.
The seizures are gone, but now their left hands have lives of their own. For Sperry, they're perfect experimental subjects to analyze the strange phenomenon we now call alien hand syndrome.
Because these patients had their corpus callosum cut surgically rather than as a consequence of an injury like a stroke. He knew that in these patients, the two hemispheres of the brain had been split, and that was all. There was no other damage.
He begins with a simple but ingenious test. He places an object, such as an egg cup, in the right hand, and another object, such as a golf ball, in the left. The objects go into a bag, and the patient is asked to use his right hand only to find its object.
Go.
Does this, but he also plunges his left hand into the bag and both hands rummage around.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for the egg cup.
And your left hand?
My left hand? I have no idea. There you go, egg cup.
Oh, you found the golf ball too.
What?
The thing that is remarkable about this is that the patient had not been instructed to use his left hand, nor had he any awareness of the fact that he was actually using his left hand.
It's clear to Sperry that there is another intelligence at work here, one unknown to the patient.
Sperry's experiments really made it look like you have a split-brain person. You end up with two personalities living within just one head.
Sperry works out how to communicate with one half of the brain at a time.
I'll cover your left eye.
Each side of the brain controls the opposite hand and field of vision.
It's Snapple, right?
Now your right eye.
The right side of the brain cannot name even the most simple object because it lacks something vital: language.
In the vast majority of people, language is processed by the left hemisphere of the brain somewhat exclusively. And so if you were to sever communication between the left and the right hemispheres, then the right hemisphere would have no access to this type of language processing.
Many scientists believe language makes rational thought possible. But that silent personality in the right brain has no language, which could explain the irrational behavior of that alien left hand.
When you disconnect the corpus callosum, the right side of the brain may be doing these subconscious, intuitive, illogical behaviors that are expressed then through the left hand and are outside the control of logic. Although the right hemisphere might be intelligent in its own right, it might start to act very badly from a logical perspective.
There seems little doubt that there are two personalities living in the heads of alien hand sufferers. And Sperry's work suggests that even those of us without split brains may carry around some kind of irrational second personality, kept under control perhaps by your better nature. Is this other intelligence in your head right now, watching the television with you? Is it conscious, like a prisoner locked away in solitary confinement? The answer remains unclear.